First came the match that saw Bournemouth relegated to the 3rd Division and Leeds supporters rioting in the normally quiet South Coast resort. Then, a month later, Redknapp and the club's former managing director Brian Tyler were involved in a serious car accident at the World Cup in Italy. Tyler was killed, Redknapp left seriously injured. Thankfully, his recovery is now almost complete. He's back in charge at Dean Court, and away from the rigours of football management, he co-owns a local restaurant. The Bournemouth players reckon their long unbeaten run owes much to their ritual pre-match Italian meals. It's a far cry, of course, from Redknapp's own playing days. When you had Jimmy Greaves alongside you, game preparations weren't quite the same.
I think it's a bit different. I think Greavsie used to have his pre-match meal in the Slater's Arms at Chad Relief, you know. Those were good days, but no, it's very, very different.
Redknapp is obviously looking forward to the new year, but all the setbacks of 1990 have had a positive effect on team morale.
When he came back, we've all been thinking, it's nice to have him back because he had such a brush with Dev, obviously.
It's really been good to have him back because
his sense of humour and everything has been great and it's rubbed off on everyone.
Yes, it's been a nightmare year all round, really. I can't really look back on this year with many happy memories at all, but that's life. There's lots of people who've had worse years than me, for sure, so you just got to keep getting on with life, and hopefully next year will be a better year for us.
Last night, Bournemouth were hoping to stretch their 3rd Division unbeaten run to 9 games. Because of medical advice, the manager was only allowed to watch from the grandstand. There was a Redknapp presence on the bench, though, for the home game against Swansea. 17-year-old son Jamie, a player tipped for a top 1st Division career, one of the substitutes. With sub-zero temperatures, the match was hardly a classic. In the end, a 29th-minute penalty settled it. Blissett's cross, handled by Mark Harris. The linesman spotted it, and Blissett took his season's tally to 12 with a powerful shot past Greavsie. Chances were as rare as warm feet. The nearest to another goal came from new boy Wayne Faraday's cross, Coleman failing to clear, Matt Holmes crashing the ball onto the bar. For Swansea, the best opportunity fell to lively striker Terry Connor near the end, a header that summed up their night and the game as a whole.
No, it wasn't a classic, Mark, but it was 3 points, and it was important for us to keep. It put us into 3rd place, so if all the games were called off tomorrow, we'll stay 3rd tomorrow night, which would be handy.
But no mistakes from Luther Blissett.
No,
great from the penalty spot.
Yeah, he scored a few this year, and that was good to see him sticking up on him. So it was a vital, as I say, a vital 3 points, but certainly not a classic.
In fact, he's got half his 12 goals this season from the penalty spot, hasn't he?
He has, yes. I offered him a bonus at the start of the year, actually. I said I'll give him £100 if he scored 20 league goals this year, and he's on his way. He's going well, so I'm going to have to take him off the penalties.
He's retained his sense of humour anyway.
Dear old Harry. I'll tell you what, I mean, he's had such a bad year, and he has got one of the better teams in the 3rd Division, and I hope it does go well for him. Yeah. I mean, he's a great lad. I mean, he talked about the old Slater's Arms there, old Jack the publican there. He used to leave the back door open for us. We all used to go around the back. Not in opening house, of course. And Brian Deere, he used to be the barman. Oh, no wonder we were a bad side.
I saw Brian recently, he's about 35 stone.
He is, yeah. Oh,
anyway, as we say, all the best for next year, Harry.